Since October, I've been living with my family in Manila and working on a script for my next film project. My wife Minerva is Filipina. On the 8th of November, the Typhoon Yolanda devastated her city and the school of her parents. John Kammer, my Swiss-American friend, was a member of emergency management teams in the United States and contacted me 2 days after the typhoon hit Tacloban.
Michael Steiner was here when the storm hit, and I knew this. So I emailed him and said, "Are you okay?" He said he was okay, but his wife, Minerva, her family were in Tacloban and they were not okay. I said I would come. If he is in trouble, I will come. He's a wizard. He put it together. Dr. Kolk gets me an airplane ticket. Today, I'm walking the streets of Manila, getting ready for the long journey to Tacloban.
During the first week after the typhoon, we coordinated relief convoys that delivered aid packages to Tacloban by land. It took several days for the international aid organizations to finally reach the city. Therefore, we could only now transport material goods. First, we needed a truck. John's technical know-how was now more than welcome.
So rechte Rostschlauber schon, hè? Aber unten sieht er eben okay aus.
Split rubber, very old.
You think so?
Yeah. If we blow a tire out there, we're fucked.
He passed the compression test, so the engine must be kind of okay. Who's the owner? So what is your best price for that one? Tell me. 320 deal, come on. You say yes. Come on, it's 5,000. Some people have really problems down there. Good, deal done. Did you pay the cross already, the blue cross?
Since Yolanda, we've hardly slept. Our first concern was for our relatives. Our next concern was organizing our actions effectively. While I bought the truck, Minerva organized the goods needed for the school. We worked as a team. Here we were finding new computers to replace those destroyed by the storm's fury.
This guy's got stuff.
Even trucks, look at that truck. But how many kVA?
In order to benefit the school and the computers, we needed electricity.
Para to sa Yolanda, typhoon victim sa Tacloban para sa school namin.
That's a good machine there. John is now checking the engine. What are we doing?
Waiting for the discount.
Oh, waiting for the discount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, ano sir, pwede mga 300 na lang. Mga 320, pwede na. 330, sige na. 330. Oh, sige, 335. Sige, good. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye-bye. 335. Huh? 335.
335?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
That evening, we learned that civilian flights to Tacloban were now available. We booked the next morning's flight.
The most important thing in a crisis area is to be polite to the people who are victims. They're short-tempered, they're panicked, they will be edgy in their social skills. So they're not ingrates, they're done, they're fried, they're at the end of their rope. And you have to realize when you get to the end of your rope, you tie a knot and hang on. So if you let them know that you're hanging on with them, it goes well.
Tacloban is a city in the Visayas with 250,000 residents. When we arrived, we faced disaster and chaos. Typhoon Yolanda was the strongest storm of all time. The city we entered left us speechless. We saw battered civilization. We saw debris, destruction and death. Thousands of people lost their lives. Finally, we reached the school. Minerva saw her parents for the first time after the storm. In the first 4 days we hadn't heard nothing from them. We were worried and almost lost our hope. Finally, we received a call that they had survived in the school building.
This was basically the technical part of the school. Tools, engines, the printing press in the back, to print the books for the students. And the third floor, the whole roof has been teared out of the building. Der Hinterteil da hat das Dach drauf gehabt und die Fenster sind drin gewesen. Das hat es völlig vernichtet. My parents-in-law are telling me now I had to give up the school. That's it. Because the parents of the kids have no money to pay anything for the school. So what we have to do is we have to give them school for free, basically.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the 2 lower floors of the school's main building remained intact, so we decided to set up a daycare program in order to bring the kids and parents a sense of normalcy for at least a few hours a day.
This was my childhood, I used to run around here and play. Ha? Nama orang ngebully ka na era. Ito.
Ay, may second floor kami. Kung maray pa.
Doon
We don't have second floor, we're already dead.
Tapos adlaw man.
I don't expect already that we're going to survive because it's instant. When we saw already that water is going to recede, it's the time that we have hope.
We made the acquaintance with Ben. His house had been torn away by the tide. His parents are still missing.
Want to see?
Yeah, show me. Where was your house?
Over there. And
You were in the water?
yeah, water. So dark. I can see. I go to rooftop because so very high. After this high tide, I will find my friend. He's already dead. So I felt so very lonely. He's dead. I would like to build, but I don't have money. So that's why I want to job, turn around, to sweep. I look at
They
job.
pay 500 in the Taiwan, you know that. Taiwanese, when you go clean up the debris, per day 500.
There is no other work available and 500 pesos is double the amount the Philippine state pays. Exhausted, they leave in the evening the death zones after they have pulled debris and bodies from the rubble by hand all day long.
Oh,
There isn't just one ship.
The
There's
smell,
many
you smell
ships
that?
up here. Yeah,
Oh, it's heavy.
there's
Five
many
percent.
ships up here.
Five shifts.
The people now are living on this giant pile of rubble in makeshift dwellings, built from recycled material, still usable. Seeing this firsthand is unsettling.
6:30. The water, 50 meters from the seashore, low tide. Then, very big wave. From 30 seconds, my house up
Collapse.
to the ceiling,
Yeah. Okay.
full.
Full of water.
So I decided to go upstairs at the ceiling. We saw that poor ship coming.
You could see it coming. Yes.
And we saw that container van
Move like a cartoon.
Yes.
like a car is rolling.
Okay.
So we decided to transfer.
Unbelievable.
The family jumped from the roof of their swimming house into the dark water. Somehow they made it to the shore and saw the container ramming into their house.
They liberated the container for their living conditions, and now they're looking for rebuilding the future.
When the night comes, the car headlights are the only source of light. Otherwise, Tacloban sinks into the darkness. Everything looks eerie and haunted. The forests yaw in pain where the typhoon destroyed all life.
In the first days of the typhoon, they put the dead everywhere, and then the city told them to bring them here. 50 till 200 people per day were laying on this grass here. This is a very, very, very sad place now. Smell. Yeah. And I know on TV or on camera you cannot smell the things, but believe me, you smell death here.
Despite the danger of epidemics, the residents of Tacloban have been spared from disease. The people in the tropics are aware of the risks of diseases and use the water carefully for hygiene and laundry. Building material is rare in Tacloban. We searched through the town to find steel bars, concrete and roofing material.
The school is very damaged.
We have damages.
But we could fix it if you don't have access.
So you need materials to buy it?
To build, yeah.
PTI will have a caravan tomorrow at RTR Plaza, and they will be selling, I think at discounted prices. They will be selling in commodities, including construction materials.
It will take years to normalize this city. We are happy we are making progress with the school. We are also happy that after 3 days of waiting, our truck arrived unscattered from Manila.
It's just so weird to see it come to fruition, to have it here after what we paid for in flesh up there.
It worked.
Yes, and
Nobody
it's
sees us.
well designed,
Yeah.
and it's a good truck.
Yeah.
I mean, it will go for many more kilometers.
See Phoenix? You know, see Phoenix is a symbol for Tacloban rice. Phoenix.
This is the bird.
Yeah,
This is the
comes
bird.
out of chaos.
Comes out of chaos, creates a new world.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Greek mythology.
It's a Greece mythology.
yeah.
So, kita ka ba? May
It was his office world.
Our friends from Manila are clearly happy after this long journey. The first computers have arrived in Tacloban. Minerva has retrofitted the truck into a school bus. She has committed teachers and provides food and drinks for the children. The daycare is started. On the first day there are more than 150 children. John decided to stay in the Philippines and keep on helping the victims of Typhoon Yolanda.
So, you want to know what brought me here? Well, it was the storm. Not the storm everyone's talking about. It was my storm. I know how bad it feels to lose everything you own. I know how bad it feels to lose everybody you love. I guess I came here to try once more to get well myself, to find some hope along with all these other people. My storm plus their storm.